Sir, very happy morning to all. I know that you are very busy your preparations, my dear lovable students. For the last 10 to 15 minutes, I just want to talk to you regarding foreign branch, because in branch accounts, last time dependent branch has been tested. For independent branch journal entries, yesterday I've posted video. This is the third video I'm posting for this May. If anyone missed to solve, sir, AS19 one video has been posted. And sir, independent branch one video has been posted. Now I'm posting foreign branch, my dear lovable students. It's a very easy area. Look at here, man. Sir, nothing. You are the head office and you are having a branch. Super. Sir, this branch may be either IFO or NIFO. IFO or NIFO. IFO means integral foreign operation. Integral foreign operation means part and parcel. Within the organization. Non-integral foreign operation means outside. That means if this branch is, sir, working according to their will and wish, then they are NIFO. But the goods we are sending, money we are sending, books of accounts we are maintaining, they will be taking, sir, taking decision after asking us, then that is called as IFO. What is the topic to be asked in exam? It's very simple, man. Its conversion will be asked. The 5 mark to 7 mark will be in our pocket. For example, my dear lovable students, whether that branch is a IFO or NIFO, 99.99% they will test only IFO. In case of monetary item that we already know, that is AS11, like cash, bank balance, debtor, creditor, loan, bills receivable, bills payable, please convert it using closing rate. That's it. Whereas non-monetary item like fixed asset, please use the rate on the date of purchase. Now, monetary item, closing rate as per AS11. Sir, non-monetary item, purchase rate, transaction rate. Inventory, my dear lovable students, generally closing rate, because closing stock should be closing rate. Sir, but if the rate on the date of purchase is available, then that rate can be taken. Profit and loss account item, revenue item, average rate. But if the transaction rate is available, then you can take the transaction rate. If there is any exchange difference, that exchange difference should be charged to P&L account if the branch is a IFO. Whereas if the branch is a NIFO, it should be accumulated in foreign currency translation reserve, because this guy is part and parcel of us and this guy is not part and parcel of us. So profit or loss on IFO should be transferred to P&L account, whereas profit or loss on NIFO should be transferred to foreign currency translation reserve account. I'm going to apply this into question. You'll be feeling very much comfortable. Don't worry, man. We'll be doing sufficient question here. Just give me 5 to 7 minutes per question. You now itself complete that 3 questions. You'll be feeling very level and you will be feeling so much happy that 5 to 7 mark will be in your pocket. On 31st December 2022, following balances appear in the books of Chennai branch of an English firm having its head office in New York. Okay, head office where? It is in New York. Head office is situated in New York. Stock they have given opening stock. You itself tell me, last year closing stock will be the opening stock. So closing stock should be valued at closing rate. So opening stock should be valued at opening rate. Am I right, sir? Below itself they have given the rate of exchange as on first for $1 as on 31/3 2000 X1 was 52. That means opening was 52 is the exchange rate. Super, sir. And 31st December 2022 closing rate was 51. Sir, purchases and sales, we have to take the average rate because it's P&L account item, no. So the average rate is 50. So for this, the conversion rate is 50. Debtors and creditors, wow, it's a monetary item. Monetary item AS11, always closing rate. What is a closing rate? Opening rate was 2052 and closing rate was 51. So we have to take it on 51. That is a closing rate. Bills receivable and bills payable, again monetary item, closing rate 51. Salaries and wages, average rate. What is average rate? 50. Rent rates, taxes, average rate 50. Furniture, you have to take the furniture rate. Asset car rate you have to take. On furniture, my dear lovable students, you have to go and check, is there any specific? Branch accounts in the New York book showed a debit balance of $13,400 on 31st December and furniture appeared in the books at 1750. So for furniture, actual dollar has been given 1750. Bank account, again a monetary item. For monetary item, closing rate should be taken. Sir, 51 is the closing rate. New York balance, actual has been given in the question. So we are supposed to take the actual. Because branch account in the New York books is $13,400. That's it. Question over. Avlodana sir. Avlodan sir. If you want, you can take the calculator. Opening stock 2,34,000. Opening stock, opening rate divided by 52 comes to 4,500. To opening stock 4,500. Idu theriyada? In trading account la debit side la opening stock varum namak theriyada? Avlodana sir. Avlodan sir. Satyam avlodan sir. Purchases and sales. Purchases 15,62,500 divided by average rate you should take, so divided by 50. So purchase amount is $31,250 to purchases $31,250. Sir, where level sir? Kandipa sir. Sir, 23,43,750 is the rupee sales divided by, sir, foreign currency 50 comes to 46,875 is the sales. Is it very much achievable? Yes. Debtors and creditors should go to the balance sheet. 7,65,000 divided by 51 comes to 15,000 is the debtors. Go to the balance sheet, man. Debtors 15,000. Now come to creditors 5,10,000. 5,10,000 divided by 15 comes to 10,000 rupees is the creditor. As you all know that creditors will come in the liability side of the balance sheet. Is it very much possible? Bills receivable and bills payable is a monetary item. 2,04,000 divided by 51 comes to 4,000 rupees is a bills receivable. Balance sheet la asset side la 4,000 rupees is bills receivable. And here 1,78,500. 1,78,500 divided by 51 comes to 3,500 is the creditors. 3,500 bills payable. Following easy la, romba easy la. Sir, salaries and wages expenses man. So 1 lakh divided by average rate of 50. 2,000 rupees. P&L account debit side to salaries 2,000. Then my dear lovable students, rent rates and taxes. Again, 1,06,250 divided by 50 comes to 2,125 is the rent, rates and taxes. Sir, next one, furniture actual rate has been given $1750. Furniture actual rate I have taken 1750. Come on man, in the books of branch, New York account, actual has been given $13,400. Look at here, $13,400. To the capital, we have to add the net profit. From where you will be getting net profit, man? From the P&L account, you will be getting the total of it. And always closing stock, closing value should be shown. Sir, branch 6,37,500 is a closing stock value. Closing stock should be valued at closing rate. What is a closing rate, man? 51 was the closing rate. So divided by 51, 12,500 is the total stock value. That's it. That's it with regard to the question. Just tally it. And if you are having any exchange loss or gain, that difference should be transferred to the P&L account because it is IFO. If it is NIFO, it's a separate account. Is it very much possible? Sir, from where you will be getting that 2,000? Nothing man, opening stock. You have to find out the purchase, sales and all. The difference, exchange, transaction loss. 2,000 rupees should be transferred to the P&L account. Ivlo easy, sir. Avlo easy, sir. Now you tell me, sir, we'll be doing 2 to 3 minutes the next question. At the end of 31st March, following ledger balance has been extracted from the books of Bombay office and Sydney office. This is Bombay and Sydney. What they want you know? The following information. Stock as on Bombay 1,50,000, Sydney 3,125. You are required to convert the Sydney branch trial balance into rupees. Foreign currency should be converted into Indian currency. Okay. Opening rate given, closing rate given, average rate given, fixed asset rate given. 20, 24, 22, 18 is the rate. Okay. You tell me. 2 to 3 minutes we can complete this question. Share capital and all, nothing there. Reserves and surplus, nothing there. Land, nothing there. Building, nothing there. Building depreciation reserve, not there. Plant and machinery. Sir, asset rate should be taken. Right, sir? What is the asset rate given in the question? Look at here. For fixed asset, take 18. What is the foreign currency? 200. So 200 into 18 come to 3,600. So if you see the answer, look at here. Plant and machinery, debit balance, 3,600. Do you know all assets debit balance? Easy. Oh, easy, sir. Dead easy, sir. Come on, sir. Next one, sir. This 200 done. Planned depreciation reserve. That reserve is depreciation related to asset? No. So 130. 130 into what is the asset rate? 18. So 130 into 18 is 2340. 2340 should be in the credit balance. Easy, sir. Next one. Sir, come on. Debtors and creditors are monetary item. Monetary item should be restated at the closing rate. So 60 into what is the closing rate? Closing rate is 24. So you tell me 60 into 24 comes to 1440. That's it, 1440. Now coming to creditor man, 30. 30 into 24 comes to 720. That's what 720 is all about. That's what debtors. Opening stock, opening value. Sir, you have to take the opening stock, 20. What is the opening rate given? Opening rate is 20. So 20 into 20 comes to 400. That's what. Now I will be writing only the answer. You have to convert it. Okay. Super, sir. Branch stock reserve, nothing is there. Cash and bank balance, monetary item. Monetary item should be valued at closing rate. Purchase and sales, sir, average rate, because these are expenses and income. Goods sent to branch, don't take this, take the actual, because in our Indian books, actual figures are available. Managing director salary, nothing is there. Wages and salary, please take the average rate. Rent, please take the average rate. Office expenses, please take the average rate, because these are expenses. Commission receipt, it's an income, take the average rate. Branch office current account, don't take in dollar. Here actual is available. Take the actual, my dear lovable students. That's it with regard to that question. You just redo this, man. 5 to 7 mark can be sealed with basic accounting knowledge of foundation. I'm moving into the last to last question. Mrs. Carolyn as head office at New York, USA and branch at Mumbai. Super. Sir, so the Indian books, branch is in India. Stock, opening stock, 300,000, which has to be converted. You tell me, which will be converted it into opening rate. So 300 into 1,000, 3 lakh rupees is the value of the stock. For opening, it is 40 rupees, my dear lovable students. So if we Indian currency, foreign currency convert panna porom. So 3 lakh divided by 40, not into 40. So 3 lakh divided by 40, you will be getting 7,500. Sir, just look at here. Opening stock, 7,500. Exchange rate. Purchase and sale. What rate you will take? Average rate you are supposed to take. What is the average rate? 41 rupees is the average rate, which is given in the question. So 800 and 1,200. So 800 into 1,000, 8 lakh. 8 lakhs divided by, what was the average rate? 41. So 8 lakhs divided by 41, you will be getting 19,512.2, 19,512.2. So, ipa solunga, sundry debtors and creditors are monetary item. Please convert using closing rate. Bill of exchange, monetary item. Please convert using closing rate. Wages and salary, average rate, because it's an expenses. Rent rates and taxes, average rate, because it's an expenses. Sundry charges, average rate, because it's an expenses. Computer asset, you have to use the asset rate. Sir, if asset rate has been given in the question, you have to use it. Depreciate computer. Computers were acquired from remittance of US dollar 6,000 received from New York and paid to supplier. So 6,000 US dollar, they themselves given in the question. Sir, bank balance, my dear lovable students, it's a monetary item. Please use the closing rate. New York office account, you can take the actuals, my dear lovable students. New York office account, they will be given the, if it is actual has been given, we have to take the actuals. You are asked to prepare the US dollar, the revenue statement for the year ended 31st March. Balance sheet as on that date, Mumbai branch. It would appear in the Carl & Co. You are informed that Mumbai branch account showed a debit balance of this thing. That is the actual amount. Instead of taking this figure, take that 36,609 point something, 36,609. If you prepare, your trial balance will be tallied. Once your trial balance is tallied, we know very well that how to prepare the trading account and P&L account and its balance sheet. It will not even take, sir, 30 minutes to prepare. Still time is there. Kaddal mari time irukku. Redo these 3 questions, my dear lovable students, with this idea what I have given to you. And come back and update how much comfortable you are done with, sir, branch account. This is nothing. Our AS11 only. This may be tested today. And now time is 10:25 only, 10:30 only. Still we are having 2.5 hours of time. Happily you prepare. I believe that this is useful for you. We'll meet at the appropriate time. Thank you. Bye bye from ANM.